Now is C. Thomas Howell with the Stay Gold Foundation. How are you doing today?
Excellent. Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, sir. So many of our viewers probably know your face and your name, C. Thomas, as you're known for your roles in The Outsiders, Red Dawn, and countless other movies and TV shows. So what would you like to say to those fans out there?
Just an absolute pleasure being here in East Texas. Got a little ranch south of here, and my wife and I just absolutely love it. So thank you for letting me be here and connecting with the people that know who I am out there.
Yes, and I know Outsiders, one of the biggest lines that everybody probably knows is, "Stay gold, pony boy."
Stay gold.
Yes,
Stay gold.
and you actually formed a foundation with Stay Gold.
That's right. My wife and I, about a year ago, formed a nonprofit called the Stay Gold Foundation, which gives me the opportunity to use The Outsiders as a platform to travel the country and connect with our younger people about the importance of literacy and what reading and writing has done for me in my personal life and my career. And we raise money to send books across the nation to those that are in need, as well as scholarships.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
What kind of inspired you to do something like this?
You know, I think it's the evolution of a human being. We spend, you know, most of our younger years trying to get ours, and then you get to my age, and let me tell you something, every year I get a new batch of teenagers reaching out to my social media, crying that Dallas and Johnny Cade have passed away. And then they see Pony Boy is almost 60 and they really start crying.
Oh.
And when you hit that age, it's time to start giving back.
Yes.
And it was really my wife's idea. And we didn't realize how much it would kick into overdrive instantly. We've only been doing it for a year and it has really blown up. And we have had nothing but support. And, you know, it's really my wife who's doing everything behind the scenes. I'm the face of the project. And together, we've just had an amazing time traveling the country and connecting with students, teachers, parents, and really spreading the word.
Yes.
Yeah. So this year is the first year you'll be offering the Stay Gold Scholarship. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So it really comes down to helping those that are in need. There are so many kids. Listen, we're in a real battle these days with devices and social media. Kids don't even go out and get dirty anymore. So the thought of picking up a book and reading it is really far down on most young people's list. They'd rather hop on social media and scroll, and they don't mind spending a couple hours doing that. But the attention spans are shrinking, focus is shrinking, and the ability to socialize, the ability to communicate is just going away. How many times you go to dinner and you'll see a family of 4 or 5, and everybody, including the toddler, is on a device with headphones.
Yes.
So we don't even connect for 30 minutes during dinner. And that was something that was really bothering me. And I started talking to my wife about it, and we said, let's form this foundation. And we really started out connecting with people through The Outsiders, which was written by a 15-year-old girl, S.E. Hinton, at the time.
Amazing.
Which is pretty remarkable when you think about it. So when I share that with young people, and I'm speaking to 13 and 14-year-olds, I'm able to say, listen, this was written by somebody that was your age. So if we put our minds to it, and of course, in the late 60s, I'm sure S.E. Hinton didn't have the distractions that we have today. But regardless, if we can focus and put our minds to something, we can achieve it. If we can believe it, we can achieve it. So that's really my message. And we started out really wanting to just connect on the importance of literacy. That has snowballed into raising money for scholarships, because we found out that there are so many incredible kids out there that need a little bit of help. And if we can send one kid to school, I've done my job. So
Yes, and I know, speaking of colleges, you're going to be going to Stephen F. Austin State University right here in East Texas. Tell us about what you're going to be doing there.
We're having a free community event on the 22nd. We're going to be screening The Outsiders at 7 p.m. We're having a meet and greet which will raise some money for the foundation, and a Q&A. So come on out to SFA and watch The Outsiders. I'll wrap my arms around you, take a picture, and share some good stories about the making of The Outsiders.
And what's it like having a wide variety of audiences and people that love The Outsiders?
Dave, it's pretty remarkable. It's pretty remarkable. You know, it started out as a book that's been translated into 35 different languages. It's sold over 20 million copies. It's a film that has become an important part of American pop culture, and it's now an award-winning Broadway musical that has taken America by storm. And it's really the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Having played the role of Pony Boy 45 years ago with an incredible cast like Tom Cruise and Ralph Macchio, Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Leif Garrett, Diane Lane, Tom Waits, Bill Smith. I mean, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Really remarkable how it still to this day affects so many people, and we get all generations that come to our events. We've been to one event, we had 4 generations. So
amazing.
You know, I'll get this, you know, all the time. A young girl will come up to me and be staring at me, and I'll look at her and she'll say to me, "My Meemaw thinks you're hot." So I got that going for me.
Yep.
Yes.
And what's it like, you know, working with all that wide range of actors you were mentioning, you were just listing off?
Well, I tell you what, I had a great example of how to do things properly, starting with Francis Ford Coppola. And when you're working with actors like the people I just mentioned, a large portion of them have been nominated for Academy Awards. Diane, Tom, you know, Patrick I did 3 pictures with. Of course, we did Red Dawn together, and we did another picture together called Grandview, USA with Jamie Lee Curtis. He was like a real brother to me, and here's a fun fact. My father spent his life as a stunt coordinator, and he coordinated a movie called Urban Cowboy back in '78, and we were in Houston when we shot that. And I say we, I was 11 years old, and he brought me to the set to spend a summer with him while he was working. And a beautiful woman was the dance choreographer on that show, and her name was Patsy Swayze.
Yep.
And Patrick, when I was 11, was there working with John Travolta and Deborah Winger, teaching them the 2-step because his passion was dancing. And I knew him extremely well when I was 11 years old, 3 years before we ever embarked on a motion picture together, and we went on to make 3, and he is sorely missed and was a real brother of mine.
Really is. I love Patrick.
Amazing.
Huge fan.
I just watched Dirty Dancing for the first time. My wife's a former ballroom dancer, and she mentioned something about, you know, you don't put baby in the corner, and I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you didn't see Dirty Dancing. She put that on right away. I fell in love with it. I was like, now that's my old brother right there. Just a great movie, a great actor, and a great guy.
Yes, sir. And real quick, can you tell us when and what time your event's going to be?
So SFA, free screening of The Outsiders, the 22nd of this month, January. I believe it begins at 7 p.m. Come a few minutes early to get your seats.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you so much for coming in and taking the time.
And thank you so much.
It was such a pleasure.
It's a real
It was
pleasure.
nice meeting you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For more information, go to the website right there on your screen.